Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sweaty, I'm hot. I just finished my workout. I haven't done one of these in a really long time. And I was actually having a conversation yesterday with my sister, and I was telling her about how the Mel Robbins rule 54321 changed everything. It's the reason we're in Florida. It's the reason we've made a lot of changes in our lives when we didn't want to or we were scared. And I thought, holy cow, there's some things that I had set in place a year ago that I'm not doing anymore. And so I wanted to change that today. So 54321, here I am. But I wanted to come on here because I am super passionate about something. And it's something that I have learned over the past 2 months. December 1st, I decided to really plant my feet in the sand and literally, because I was in Florida, plant my feet in the sand and, make some changes. I have goals in my life that I have put on hold because we've been moving, because we've been searching for the right place for our family long term, for our daughter, for our sons. And when you're doing that, you're sidetracked with other things, right? And so December 1st, I was like, that's it. We are unpacked, decluttered in our home, and I am going to make some changes, some powerful changes that are going to be non-negotiable for me in 2020, and I'm going to really see where I can go and how many goals I can meet or exceed. And so here is what I've learned, guys. I coach and talk with so many women who are passionate about different things within their life, goals, aspirations, dreams, all of it. And so often, when they start to tell me what they're dreaming about, they then go into excuses as to why they can't obtain that goal or dream right now, or B, they are putting things in place, but in their mind and the way they speak it to me, they say it's not enough, it's not good enough. So I'm just going to use health and wellness as an example because it's easy. So often we're having different, we're having panic attacks, we're having anxiety, we're having, stress and anxiousness and losing patience with people we love and things like that. So when we start talking about that, we talk about the things that, could make those things better. And so many women will say, I know that, this supplement or that supplement might help me, but I can't remember to take it. And so I know that once I start working out, I will start, taking care of my body in that way. And right now I'm walking, but I can only walk 5 minutes. Okay, stop right there. That's what I'm talking about. It's the whole, I can go for a walk, but I only can walk 5 minutes. And it's what they're speaking into the universe. It's what we're all speaking into the universe, that it's not good enough. Whatever we do, whatever steps we're taking, they're not good enough to get us where we are going. That's what we perceive. And guess what, guys? When you're speaking that into the universe, you're speaking it to other people, you are telling your brain that it's not possible. And your brain will make darn sure that it's not possible because your brain was put in your body to protect you. And so if your brain feels like it might possibly be uncomfortable, it's going to go, you're right. We're totally not going to do that. We're totally never going to walk more than 5 minutes. And so what I want to tell you today is December 1st, I put my feet in the sand and I made a couple commitments to myself, a couple non-negotiables. And everybody's non-negotiables are going to be different. Mine was, you are going to work out every single day. You are going to either work out, do something, move your body every single day. At the time, I was battling with some depression. I was anxious about being in a new state, away from family and friends. And what I had realized is that the days that I didn't move my body and get out of this house and smell the fresh air and see the palm trees were the days that I felt the worst. And maybe I didn't feel bad that day, but the next day was even worse than that day. So I made a non-negotiable for myself. I said every single day, non-negotiable, you will move your body for at least 30 minutes, okay? Second thing I said, our company was starting at a Renew You Challenge. We do it every spring. And so I said to myself, you are committed to this challenge and you're going to win it. You're going to win this challenge. Okay. So it was non-negotiable for me. Every single day I replace a meal with a shake. Every single day I log my food. Every single day I drink my water, and every single day I take my supplements. Non-negotiable. So those are the first two, non-negotiables for me. The third was accountability. I was holding myself accountability for these non-negotiables. I created a chart that literally I have to go to every single day and write if I worked out, if I walked, if I I keep track on my phone, the other accountability tool, of what I've put in my body and how many calories and what my carbs are, because that keeps me consistent. It keeps me accountable. And the last thing that I wanted to change was the time that I get up. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm 2 months into this. I have been fully committed to moving my body every single day. There's only been 6 days since December 1st that I have not moved my body in the way, 30 minutes. But I'm going to tell you, I haven't mastered the getting up at 5:30. That's a comfort time for me. I love getting up that early, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not consistent. But here's the deal. I'm going to tell you, things that have changed in my life are incredible. I am able to maintain my moods much better. I am a much more stable business person. I show up every single day, and I make sure that you know that I'm showing up every single day. And it comes back to consistency. I am posting and sharing my workouts from December, I think it was 3rd is when I started working out, till today. And guys, I'm going to be honest, last night I had to do abs, and I looked at that video and I was like, gosh, like not the most attractive video. But I was like, I don't care, because guess what? I'm accountable. I'm showing up, and I will get to where I want to go. And I'm one step closer to my fitness goals because I showed up yesterday and I did my stuff, right? And every day when I go to that calendar and I mark off, workout or how many miles I walked, I can see it every single day, whether or not I showed up for myself, whether I, checked off the non-negotiable. And so the point of this whole conversation is, it has nothing to do with how well you do it. It has nothing to do with how little you do of what your non-negotiable is. It is and has everything to do with the fact that you showed up for you. You showed up for your non-negotiables. I don't care what they are, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you are dreaming of a goal, if you are wishing for something, if you're hoping, praying, whatever, sit down, write out 3 things that if you did every single day, that would get you closer to where you want to go. What are those 3 things that you could do every single day to get you where you want to go? And then make yourself print out a calendar. Buy yourself one of these, calendars for your desk. It doesn't have to be expensive. I bought a whiteboard calendar thing about this big from Target. I think it was like $5. Whatever you need, but you need to visualize exactly what you're doing, because what I realized is, as a busy woman, as a busy mom, wife, friend, all those things, I keep everything up in my head and I think, oh yeah, I'm totally doing it. No, I'm not drinking my water. No, I'm not getting workouts in every day, and I have no idea what day I didn't show up for the workout because I don't have any accountability, right? I have no idea what I ate today or yesterday or whatever if I didn't log it in and pay attention to what I'm doing. And in time, I wanted a full mind-body transformation. And so what do? I document, I take pictures, I show myself, because what happens is our brain clicks in and it is constantly wanting to protect us. So if it feels fear, if it senses that you are worried that you're not going to meet a goal or you're not going to get where you want to go, it's going to shut you down because it doesn't want you to feel bad. It wants you to feel good all the time. And so that's why an accountability chart is incredible, because if you're not seeing the results that you want to see, and I'm using health and wellness just as an example because obviously you can take a tape measure and measure the inches and see if there's been a difference. But anything in your life, same thing with your business. If you're not seeing your revenue climb after, a week, you can still look at that accountability chart and go, you know what though? It's going to, because I'm showing up every single day. And these 3 non-negotiables, they're happening every single day. And I know the law of the universe and God and whatever you believe in is it's a law of numbers. If you show up, if you participate, if you give yourself those non-negotiables and make them happen, and they directly impact whatever your goal is, it's going to happen. You're going to get closer. And even if you don't meet that goal, you are going to be so much closer to that goal that if you commit to yourself for another 6 months, another year, another whatever, you are going to continually get closer. So many times we all want everything right now. And, when you're reaching for those big, lofty, exciting, life-changing dreams, they take time. They take time. And honestly, if they were just handed to you, you wouldn't appreciate it. I can't tell you over the last 2.5 months how different my personal self is just because I gave myself some goals and some non-negotiables and I kept track of them. My personality, that whole system actually gives me hives, but I'm going to tell you, once you check the box and say, I'm done, that's it, I'm showing up, you are going to be shocked at the results. Happy Thursday. I love Thursday because I love the anticipation of the weekend, but reach out. Let's talk about it. I mean, honestly, I'm starting an accountability challenge. It's a health and wellness one. So if that's something you're looking for, if those are goals that you're reaching for, I'm here. And so are a ton of other women who are ready and willing to write them down. Non-negotiables every day. Have a good one.